YouTube, it's your boy Damien Crowd, and I am back with another video. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing Tuesday. Mine is going great, man, except for it's a little bit rainy outside today, and I think it's going to be that way all week long. So you guys have been asking me to do another taco mukbang. So I actually got 7 or 8 steak tacos. They're actually street tacos. That's what they're looking like right there. And I actually got this crazy hot sauce. I got the red one and the green one. And I'm not for sure which one is actually hot, but I'm going to try both of the sauces today. I know one of them is like extremely hot. So they gave me some limes to go with these, but they didn't give me enough limes. So I actually should have got some more. I got me a Pepsi to wash it all down with. So I'm gonna say my grace once I get this scattered out here. Napkins. So today in Houston, looks like school started back. A lot of people was doing virtual online for like a couple weeks. And then after a couple weeks, they wanted to do like a trial run. So today, school officially started back here today. And I've actually been seeing school buses. I went out and got a haircut a couple hours ago, and I had some other business to take care of, and I happened to see a bunch of school buses out this morning. And there was a different scenery because I haven't seen school buses in quite a while. These right here are the street tacos. I did a street taco mukbang before, but I've never actually been to this particular place right here. So these are actually pretty good from what I hear. Woo! This sauce is definitely hot. So, I did a video over the weekend. Woo! Goodness. I don't know if the Pepsi is the right thing to be drinking with these hot tacos, spicy tacos. So I know the red is really hot. Hopefully the green is not as hot. Fire. These are really good. I just lost my whole train of thought. I'm just kidding. So anyway, I did a video over the weekend where I introduced you guys to my son, Akeem. And a lot of people were a little confused because they never met my son, Akeem. I've talked about him in multiple videos, but you guys have never seen him until this weekend. So for his birthday weekend, his birthday was September 3rd. So for his birthday, he wanted to come to Houston to visit his dad. Now, so a lot of my subscribers were confused, like, well, where did he come from? You guys remember I told you I had 3 kids the same age, not triplets. They're not triplets. Back in the 90s, I got a little carried away, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, when I ended up going to do time back in the 90s, 2 of my kids' moms had actually moved from Indiana to the South. And that's for my daughter Margaret. Her mom moved to the South, and my son Akeem's mom moved to the South. A lot of people were like, well, we didn't know that you had another son. Well, of course I have another son. I talk about him in a lot of my videos. But I think because you guys never seen him before was what kind of sparked a lot of questions. So this past weekend, I did a video of us. We were going out to eat, I think at Cracker Barrel. And then we vlogged like sitting around the house being silly. So Akeem does not have social media. Now I know what you guys are thinking, like, well, he just celebrated his 29th birthday. And it's very rare that he doesn't have social media. He's one of the type of guys, from what he explained to me, he doesn't need social media because it's nothing but drama. Now, you know how you have some people, and you know what I'm saying? He's right. He is definitely right. Now, you know how you have some people who have social media. They got IG, Snap, Twitter, oh my God, Facebook, Twitch, or what else is out there as far as social media is concerned. I had Snap at one time, but I decided to delete it because it served no purpose to me whatsoever. A lot of people been asking me to get my Snap back, but again, Snap serves me no purpose whatsoever. I mean, if YouTube, Facebook, and IG isn't enough social media, then I don't know what to say, because that's just too much social media. The more social media that you have, the more people that you have in your business. And the more people want to be in your business, because it gives them something to do and something to talk about. So when he explained to me, he said, Dad, he said, I don't need all that social media stuff. Because where he's from is not a really big city. He lives in Mississippi. He lives in a small town in Mississippi. So basically, everybody knows everybody. That's how small the town is. I mean, he said literally everybody knows everybody. So he said in the video that he did with me over the weekend that he was gonna get a Facebook, but he didn't get it. When I explained to him, I was like, basically, if you never had social media and you're 29 years old, you haven't missed anything. I mean, basically, if you're not on Facebook and all that stuff, you haven't missed anything, nothing at all. Well, I know every time I go on Facebook, it's the same thing. It's just somebody got arrested, somebody got shot, somebody crying or complaining about this or crying or complaining about that. That's all it really is. But it's supposed to be designed, like, this is what I explained to him. I explained to him that Facebook was kind of designed for people to stay connected, right? As we get older, and you guys know what I'm talking about, we start dating, we start having kids, we fall in love, we no longer stand with our parents, we get out on our own, and then what happens is life starts to pass you. You get into raising your kids and stuff, so you're not out in the street that much, and you're not going to the clubs as much as you used to. So basically, Facebook was something that they created so people can be able to be in contact and stay connected with each other, like high school friends and stuff. But it turned into something just crazy, insane. Facebook can turn into something just insane. I mean, it's just insane, the stuff that goes on over there. So I basically told him, Akeem, you're not missing anything at all, but that's something that he had talked about doing at one time, but he decided not to. And then after the video, we did the video, Akeem was explaining to people on my channel, hey, I might get a Facebook page, but he hasn't yet done it, nor do I think that he will do it. But the video that he was in with me over the weekend was the first video he's ever been in his life. So he thought it was pretty cool kind of seeing himself on television or on a YouTube video. But so that's the situation with him. As far as people wondering, like, where did he come from? A lot of people said that they never heard of my son Akeem. On my social media, I have several pictures of me and him, my other kids posted. And like I said, he just doesn't do the social media thing. And again, like I said, this is the first video he was ever in before. But if he does start a social media, I will let you guys know in the comment section on one of my later videos. And the people who probably never heard me talk about him are probably like new people who recently just subscribed to the channel. Because when people do subscribe to your channel, they don't usually go back and watch every single video. They kind of just gravitate to the new videos that's recently posted to kind of get to know you. But yeah, so Akeem just turned 29. My oldest son that passed away, Deontay, he's the oldest. Then Akeem, right behind Deontay. Then there's Margaret, that's behind Akeem, and then there's Damon, and then there's Darian, which is the baby. So that's how that works. They were born the same year, roughly months apart, but they're all the same age. Well, Akeem's 29 now, Margaret's gonna turn 29 December, and then so on and so on. So this was him and his old lady's first time in Texas. And I'm gonna tell you, for them, it was a shocker of how big Texas was. Because they're both from Mississippi, the deep, deep, deep South. They've never, ever been here before. So for them to come down here was a treat. And, you know, like, my first time really having guests like that, travel from long distances like that, to come and stay with me and visit me, was different for me. So I was like, I hope everyone's not bored, because like I'm still new to Texas too, so I don't know a whole lot about Texas, you know, like where all the fun stuff is at. I do know some places, but I don't know everything. So turns out they had a really, really good time while they were here. And they both let me know that they want to come back sometime soon. And it was a really, really good experience for them. So my son asked me while he was here, he asked me, he said, "Dad, was you scared when you first moved here?" Man, we don't want to ever tell our kids that yes, we scared or we were scared. You don't ever want your kids to know that. But I admitted to him, I said, yeah, man, I was scared when I first moved here. Because where I'm from in Indiana, it's not a small city, but it's not a real big city, if you know what I mean. I'm thinking maybe 400,000 people. Maybe a little bit less than 400,000. So I know my way around my city and my town. Well, when I got here, everything was GPS this, GPS that. It was just insane. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't go nowhere without turning that GPS on here. And I've been here over a year. Actually, excuse me, it'll be a year and 2 months coming up on the 28th of this month. I still use my GPS everywhere I go. So, I did tell them when I first got here, it was really scary for me. Only knowing like a handful of people. I mean, where I'm from in Indiana and where I live at now is what you call a cross country. You're talking 18 to 20 hours of driving. Or you're talking about a good 4-hour flight, 3.5, 4-hour flight. To show you how big, how much the distance is, where I'm from in Fort Wayne, you can't even get a connecting flight from Fort Wayne straight to Texas. I mean, you have to literally drive 3 hours to Chicago, O'Hare Airport, and then board a flight from there. So that lets you know how far away, or how far across the country that I am from where I'm actually originally from. So he also asked me that would I be going back, or would I consider moving back? When I first got here, I told him and my other kids, I said, well, I'm only gonna stay here for about 6 months and then give it a try and see if I like it. And I made my mind up before the 6 months was up that I'm never moving back. Because the truth of the matter is, I love it here in Houston. I love it. There's so much to do. Even though it's so hot to do what I love to do, like fish, it's just too hot for that. I love it here. So I don't think I will ever actually move back to Indiana. Will I consider buying a property there one day? If God bless me, you know, if that's something that He wants me to have, I would definitely love to buy a property in Indiana one day. But moving back is just not for me. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this short video, man. I love you guys. If you have a video suggestion idea that you want me to do, leave me a comment after this video. We'll make it happen. This is the first video I dropped in about 3 days, so leave me some comments, guys. Until next time, I'm Damian Cryer, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.